Now, it's one thing about doing a lot of presses, bench press, push press, stuff like that will really lock that shoulder joint up. So we need to find a way to mobilize, stretch out the shoulders a little bit, and take care of our glenohumeral joints, but also our lats and our back of our body. So I'm gonna show you 3 exercises that I utilize every single day to help reset my upper body after doing my lifts, all right? Now, the first thing that you've probably seen everybody do is just a dead hang. So we can just go from here. I'm gonna allow my lower body to just kind of relax, and then everything just drop down, and we're gonna decompress. Okay, now, when you do your dead hangs, man, you gotta start off with practice. Sometimes you might start off doing 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 30 seconds. I think the goal is really somewhere between 1 to 2 minutes. Once you get good at that, that's perfect. Now, it does take a little bit of hand grip, all right? I'll show you an alternative to doing the dead hangs too, so you can really decompress your spine. The next thing that I like to do is I always have these bands set up in the gym every single day. I actually don't even take these down. But what I do is I'll stick my hand through like this, and I'll wrap it around just like this. Now, I'll set up like this, and I'll allow this band to actually kind of just pull and stretch out that lat and let that shoulder kind of relax as much as I can, and then I'll turn and kind of open up and allow that shoulder and that lat to just relax as much as possible. Okay, just like that. And you can literally, you could go with a fatter band and just kind of kneel and actually just kind of stretch here and just take your time. You'll feel your shoulder, your lat, and that tissue start to actually relax. Now, the next thing I like to do is use something like a dowel rod. So if you have a wooden dowel or something like this, this is perfect. Now, you can just go and start off going over and back just like this, okay? You can start off doing this one right here. And if you can't go all the way back, it's okay. You can start off right here. But you really at least want to try to get all the way behind your head and at least past your ears. If you can go all the way down, that's perfect. But another thing you want to do is you can flip this around like this, and you can really focus on your rotators. You could really focus on that external rotation. Just pull across your body and stretch. And so what I like to tell my athletes and my clients is, look, pay attention to your elbow, because you could raise this elbow up and also target some other areas of the shoulder, okay? Now you could do it from the other side, just like this, backwards, grab it. I like to start off with my elbow even with my armpit, but what I'll do is I'll drop it down and I'll raise it up, and I'll just find like where my stiffness and tightness is, and I'll just kind of move this around just like this. Now, each one of these drills I will do for at least 2 to 3 minutes, and then I'll do 2 rounds. So utilizing the band, the dowel rod, and also the dead hangs, that's a perfect way to help decompress your spine, but also open up your shoulders and make sure you stay nice and loose. Now, if dead hangs are hard for you, then you need to use maybe a stability ball like this, and you can do something like decompression on a stability ball where you spread your feet shoulder width apart like this, and then you're just gonna lie backwards and relax and breathe. Stretch your legs all the way out, take your time, be careful, and just breathe. This is another option, because dead hangs, it takes hand grip, and so you gotta be careful. Everybody's not gonna be a good candidate for dead hang. So if you got a stability ball, then you still have the capability to decompress your spine, take care of your body, all right? So that's 4 different modalities that help you stretch it out and mobilize after you get through with all those presses, help reset the glenohumeral, stretch out the shoulders. You get to the lats a little bit, but make sure when you do all those presses, man, you don't want to end up in an anterior fold like this. You don't want to end up like this. I know you know some guys, or girls, whoever, that walk up to you and their hands are in front of their thigh board because their shoulders are rounded just like this. So we want to set them back, stay nice and tall, have good posture, and this will definitely help you do so. Add them into your routine. Let's work.